Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how we make Cajun Boudin. Our Boudin does not have a lot of extravagant ingredients. We have a pork butt, some pork liver, the Cajun Trinity, some parsley, and some seasonings, and some rice, of course. We started out with about an 8.5 pound pork butt, bone in, so we're going to debone it, and we're going to cut it down into chunks. 1 inch, 2 inch chunks is fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it cut down into smaller pieces so we can put it in a stock pot. We're going to cut up our liver. This is about 2 pounds of pork liver, and we're just going to cut it into small pieces as well. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just chunk it up into smaller pieces. We're going to put a rough chop on the Cajun Trinity, which is, of course, celery, sweet onion, and bell pepper. And again, this is a rough chop. You don't have to spend any time dicing this up finely. Add all the chopped up ingredients into a big stock pot. It needs to be a big enough stock pot to handle all these ingredients plus some water. Mix the ingredients together in the stock pot by hand, just so they get nice and blended. Add enough water to cover the ingredients. Add 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of ground black pepper. Put it on the stove, cover it, and let it boil until the meat gets fork tender. Once the meat is fork tender, we're going to strain it, and we're going to reserve that seasoned water. This is a very important part of this recipe moving forward. We're going to take the strained meat and the Cajun Trinity and those ingredients, and we're going to run them through a grinder with a medium grind plate. It's time to add our rice, green onions, parsley, and other seasonings. Add your ground meat to a large mixing bowl. And let's go in here and chop up a 1/4 cup of green onions. You want a fine chop on these green onions. We're going to do the same thing with a 1/4 cup of parsley. You want a fine chop on your parsley. If you have a parsley roller, that is the gold standard to get you a super fine chop. If you don't, just keep chopping with that knife. Add 3 tablespoons salt, 3 tablespoons ground black pepper, 2 tablespoons crushed red pepper flakes, 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper, and 2 tablespoons of thyme. That is our seasoning mix. You can adjust that to your liking. Add our 1/4 cup of parsley, our 1/4 cup of chopped green onions, and we're going to mix that so that it's blended really, really well. Next, we're going to add 3 cups of cooked rice. And again, we're going to mix that until it is completely blended together with the meats and the seasonings. Next up is a very important step. The reserved water from boiling the meat and the Cajun Trinity. We're going to start adding that in ladlefuls until we reach the right consistency that we're looking for our Boudin. In my experience, for this amount of Boudin, the amount of meats and rice and seasonings that we're using usually takes about 5 or 6 ladlefuls to get the consistency perfect. Now, what you're looking for is not too dry and not soppy wet. A little bit more on the moist side is way better than on the dry side. But when you take a handful and roll it out into a ball, you want it to have the consistency of cookie dough, so to speak, just a little bit sticky. It's now time to case our Boudin, so go ahead and preload some natural hog casings on the sausage horn of your grinder. Put the meat back in the grinder. You don't need a grinder plate for this. Just run it through there and start filling up that hog casing. As it comes out, you can twist it into the lengths that you would like if you want, or normally what we do is just go ahead and fill up the entire hog casing in one long piece and then twist them later. We love Boudin in the sausage casings. We also take about half of our mixture and freeze it in packages so we can use it to make boudin balls in the future. The very first meal we made with this batch of boudin was some Cajun fried chicken jambalaya. We got some sausage style boudin and deep fried boudin balls. What a night that was. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope if you haven't already, you'll hit that subscribe button. There's no obligation to subscribe to this channel. You won't get correspondences, emails, mailers in your mailbox, nothing. It's just purely to support me and this channel. I would appreciate it very much. Drop us a comment, let us know what you think. I hope you will try this recipe. Boudin is not hard to make. God bless each and every one of you, and until next time, we'll see you.